what's good, Pubg Mobile Africa? It is your girl Mitch Gaming, and we are live tonight for the Pubg Mobile Africa Elite Scrims. I know we have not been here in a minute, but it is nice that we are back, and I cannot wait to see how the teams are going to be playing, since that this is a competitive setting compared to the community matches, and most of them are training to become better players when it comes to the esports scene in Pubg Mobile. So of course, if you're here, welcome to the live stream. Make sure you have liked the live, share the live stream link, and of course subscribe to Pubg Mobile Africa YouTube channel as we continue with the games. So of course, it is going to be a very interesting night, I'm not gonna lie. But looking at the flight path, we can see it coming from Himei Town all the way to Rinjiang, where we might be seeing teams. Honestly, since this is a scrim, I cannot even say that we are going to be seeing some early fights. I think most of the teams are going to be choosing to play it a little bit safe. They're trying to train, they're trying to become better. So of course, the strategy will be a little bit different at the end of the day. But I want to see which teams are we vouching for. If you're watching the live, which team are you here for? Which team do you think is going to be giving us that chicken dinner? But as they land, let me give you a brief script on what these are. So basically, these are the Pubg Mobile Africa Elite Scrims. They happen every Wednesday and Friday from 7 p.m. West Africa time, 8 p.m. South Africa time, and also 9 p.m. East Africa time. If you want to be a part of these scrims, you can go ahead and tap on the Discord link that is just beneath this live stream description, and you will be able to join Pubg Mobile Africa Discord server, where you can register and be a part of the scrims so that you can get to enjoy them, and also make sure that you can hone your skills to become a better esports player at the end of the day. So let's get to it. Let's see what we are about to experience. Again, sorry for that delay. It was unfortunate for the technical difficulty for the first room. Just give me a second, I adjust something. Alright, I think I am all set. Again, apologies for that. But it seems like we have fights already happening across the map there. We have a team that is Team 9, and they have a team right next to them that is Team 16. Romeo is already down, and we can see his teammates there being engaged as well. Julia does go down, joining the teammate that is from Team 6. Sorry, I thought it was Team 16. But they have been really sandwiched there. You can see where Jean is, and he's going to be going in for that push. Minzo will be in the middle of this battle. They're all iOS players. I don't know if they're meaning the iOS players, the iPhones, or it's just a symbol or something. But we have the players from Team 9. They want to go in for that push. Minzo, the SLK. Amazing. Free fire there. Missing all the shots here. They're going for that push. Fast goes down. Second player goes down. No way. I mean, Minzo there is quite lethal with that S12K. They have the upper hand here. He was trying to get the revive, but he wasn't able to do it since they were going in for that push. But now we have one more player remaining from Team 9, and that is Dali, who will be trying to go in for that push. Minzo trying to get the revive. Dali easily be late. The revive has taken place. He's trying to go in. Minzo, and he goes down as well. Minzo is on a killing spree. He does get 3 eliminations from that team. A very easy wipe there on Team 9, and that means only one player will be remaining. I'm actually interested to see where he is. He can get the recall, but the thing is, remember, this is Rondo, and the recall center is going to be very much crowded. So if you're not careful, you will be losing numbers. Seems like where we have Vitamin C there has been knocked and thirsted. That is Team 12 taking on Team 3. For Team 12, we can see they're already damaged as well. You have a boss there waiting for that opportunity on still, but there I mean, I don't know what to call him, but we can call him 76. The name there is quite confusing. Amazing cover, and we have the fast player going down. Team 12, they are getting pressured. 3 eliminations to the boss, who is somehow carrying the team here. He is down on his knees. They're trying to get the revive, but 76 decides that will not be possible, and he is taken back to lobby. We have team 9. That is Angus. Will I be switching POVs? Of course, of course. That time there we were a little bit frozen. I was looking into something just to make sure the live continues smoothly. So of course, sorry about that. It was not my intention. But I hope you have liked the live, you have shared the live, and of course you have subscribed to the PUBG Mobile Africa YouTube channel. So far, we have a few teams there have been eliminated. 7 teams are still standing. Recall Center quite solid. They still have time to get the revive. 76 there being spotted, some damage on him. And team 12 there is changing the positions. They are finally able to get the recall on their teammate. That is Boss. With the 3 eliminations, I think he's the IGL or something. Usually not even the IGL, so the Fragger. Seeing that he already got those 3 eliminations, that means that the player is quite aggressive here. He knows what he's going for, and he's going to go for those eliminations if he has to. But as you look at the safe zone now, it is going towards Jadena City, where we have a team there. Just one team is aligned there. They're quite safe for now because no one is even in the safe zone, so they'll be keeping it there for a while. We have Yulin, where we have at least 2 teams. That is team 8, and also team 14 is there. That is HG Killshot. His teammate, that is Niels, is in lobby. Shadow there has been spotted. We can see someone getting a rotation as well. So now what is going to be happening here is someone is going to be knocked and fasted, seeing that how people are pushing quite open, quite separated. They're not even following each other. That means they are exposing each other at a very bad situation, because once someone is able to get a knock, they can easily confirm that fast. But then again, it is expected in any competitive scene where we have people trying to, you know, make the flanks happening. They're quite confident. They know that if they go here or there, they'll be safe. So you'll see most of them choosing to make their rotations around the game. So of course, it's something that we should probably wait to see more of. But let's see. It's switching POV. Good, okay. We have team 12 there being pushed, knocked, and fasted. I'm sorry, I was actually not even looking at that. But then you have team 12 players there. They have been able to stop them. Team 10 and team 16. Night Arrow getting the damage. We can see the sprays they're connecting. That's like going to go there. Spotted by team 10. He goes down as well. That means that team 16 are not having an easy time there, because you can see Ganza, he doesn't want to get closer to Night. He knows my teammate is down and I do not want to be following him on the same path. I need to get this chicken dinner, and I need to be placed top 1 team as soon as this game comes to an end. There we have Night Arrow being fasted. Well, that confirmation was inevitable. He was quite open. And the safe zone has said to move a little bit higher from Luna City. What am I calling this city? Damn. I've been calling it Luna. Guys, send help. Jadena. Okay, we can see someone there being knocked and fasted. More fights happening around the map here. Let's go where we have team 22 Tiger. His teammate has been knocked. A Molly goes in. Tiger is cooking, and he might just be going back to lobby to get dinner served. Seeing that everyone is trying to get something happening there. The grenade connects. And it's that grenade with the beautiful, it's the new guild there, the grenade. It was chopped and sliced back to lobby. That kill feed is beautiful. So well done there from team 21. Now the game is becoming a little bit more intense. Looking at team 16, they are playing it safe. They're waiting by the edge. They know there's a team right in front of them. They basically had the fight there between team 21 and team 22, and they'll be waiting to get something for something to happen there. So well, good stuff on that. But honestly, this is Scrims, and we expect it. Minzo seems to have been spotted together. Romeo, the misses the shot. Juliet goes down on Revenge's shot there with the S12K. But Juliet there and the teammates were not having an easy time. Black being able to get a revive. Goblin going in for that push. Another player goes down from Team 6, and now Minzo, the man who's been dominating 3 eliminations to his name, trying to go in for that push. Beautiful pre-fires. They try to go again. A player from Team 7 comes from their back and they eliminate iOS players back to lobby. Damn it. It's looking good. It's looking quite aggressive, and most of the teams are ready to basically do what they gotta do to win this game. We have their Team 17, Flashy Way, and the teammates there are playing it a little bit safe. There we have Expressway, we have TRZ Demon and TRZ, that is John. That is a one team there. They are playing it a bit safe by the edges of the zone. And for Team 11, they're holding there by the edge of the zone as well. We can see a fight happening across the game. Question is, where is that fight? We can see it is the ways, and they seem to have gotten an elimination there. That is a team that is being pressured. Team 12 are joining the party as well. Look at this third party. It is going quite well. Flame using that bush to get some cover on him. They know someone is there. Vex watching from afar. No way. He actually got the wipe. One grenade was able to wipe out a whole team. Guys, what are we playing? This is exactly what we need to see. These are the type of battles we are here to watch. I am loving every single scene. The ways are flashing people away. And Team 12 there, they are still down. Team 17 coming from the edges. They know they're there. Demon is trying to creep in, though he has to be careful because now Hall is right on the right side here. He has been able to spot someone trying to get the sprays there, but then Vex is giving the cover. He doesn't want this basically knock to be registered, and he actually gets knocked. Oh, Expressway, where this way is. Oh no, this way is actually doing a good job. They're getting eliminations, they're knocking teams, and they're taking them back to lobby. Now it's going to be up to Expressway now and his teammates to move a little bit closer to Team 12, but it seems like they have been able to get that wipe. I mean, fights are happening everywhere. We're trying to catch up, but the teams are being eliminated quite fast. We cannot even follow up on everything. But let's see what Team 10 is after there. We see a team is being knocked. Names are being cooked. People are getting knocked there, trying to go in for that push. Team 10, they're watching the fight. It seems the fight that was here is still ongoing. Team 7 MVPs, they do get that knock, and now Revenge, he was going in for that push. Og in his hand. I mean, the AUG is also a very good gun if you know how to use it. I think they're coming from Revenge. Someone right. Okay, he does get the first knock from his teammate, that is Clips, and again Revenge, he wants to go in for that push. He knows the revive is there, and Team 9 does get eliminated as well by Team 7. But as they do that, we have NT there with the snipe. He does get the knock on Clips. Where's NT? Wow, Team 10 from that far off place, they were able to get a knock on Team 7. How beautiful is that snipe? Now looking at NT accident here, all these teams are quite close to each other, and I'm not gonna lie, everyone is trying to get as many eliminations as... Oh, no way, did someone just get sliced? Vitamin C, what will you tell people? Vitamin C, what will you tell people? We have Thala, they're getting closer. Ooh, Thala is quite low. And we can see there's someone from Team 3. Urek trying to get closer. Thala very, very much low. They know he's quite damaged. They don't know how to go about it. 76 does go down as well. 2 players remain standing. Another one goes on his knees. It's not going to be up to Urek to be able to get a clutch here. Otherwise, it's going to be up to him to say GG's or he does get the damage. Fast plays down from Team 11. It's always quite damaging, but I mean, Thala, with the save, he will be able to save his teammate from that fight. Now listen, 8 teams remaining. The zone is quite damaging. You can see what's happening to the teams there. You can see people are getting eliminated. Team 15 there, we have Methanol. We have them taking on fights outside the zone. Soul trying to heal up. They have a team closing in on them here. They have to make it to the zone. Team 15 trying to get the pressure. They know someone is here. They don't know how to go about it. We have the player that is basically psychedelic. He's just there trying to heal up. The zone is quite damaging. Team 11 getting damaged by the zone. Thala wanting the revive. Not possible. I mean, this zone, you cannot joke with it. You cannot joke. You might be losing 2 teams to the zone. That's going to be Team 11 and Team 15. And we can see Psychedelic there. He knows. Look at that nade as Soul's Kobe does connect, and he'll be taking him down, and immediately takes to his vehicle and focuses on making to that safe zone. But it has been a very interesting fight there. But as they get into that, let's go where we have this team that is Sniper Gang. He is down. His teammate Methanol trying to make it to the zone. As he does that, we have Team 4 Soulman. Might just be a knock. And he does get that fast player from Team 21 down. And Karzi trying to get the revive. Smoking up the place here might just be the best thing to do. Fire Baby watching this fight. He knows that as there's someone from behind us, that is Soulman. And I need to stop him before he does something that we do not want to happen at the moment. We need a chicken dinner. And everything is going to be dependent on how the game is played. There we have Team 15, that is Methanol. They're making his way into the safe zone. Some teams they are losing numbers to the zone. Arrows getting closer as well. Team 21, that is SAST Icon. He's there with his teammates. Fireboy is spotted by Soulman. Wow. 8 teams. And it's feeling a bit tight right now. Methanol, they're being spotted. Luna does get some damage on Icon. And it's going to be a very intense day here for Team 21. They are quite surrounded right in the middle of the fight, and they'll be experiencing a lot of crossfires from all the directions. So I hope they have a plan around that. Otherwise, smoking and changing their location might just be the best thing for now. You have Team 17. We have them trying to make it to the zone. You have Demon quite low. The zone quite damaging. Team 10 on the right, spotting them on their tracks here. They do not want them to get into the zone, but as of them as well, they need to move. But you can see Clips there with the damage. No way, Demon has the view. He just tried engage here. He gets the damage, but he's not getting any knock yet. We have the players that are waiting to smoke up. They know that there's someone from the back, and Team 17 does get eliminated as well. Now 5 teams remaining, and Team 4, that is NVX, they're also closing in on them here, and they want to engage in that fight. They want a part of the action. But it's not going to be easy. We have Thanos there, the S12K. He knows they're there. Fast knock is in. Damage. The S12K has to be good. He does get that knock as well. I mean, wow. This is looking quite good for all the teams here. NVX, quite aggressive. MVP down on their knees. All they have to wait for now is their teammate, Goblin, who has to survive. Team 7, Team 4. Does get the spray on them. We have Goblin there having a perfect spray. He doesn't miss any shot. He does get the sprays connecting, and of course he will be launching some cover here to try and get more cover for himself, that he can be able to continue with the fight. Well played, well thought out. 4 teams remaining, and the arrows are coming from the back here. Goblin might just be sandwiched, but for Team 10, the zone is about to close in. They need to make their rotations into the safe zone, but they're just a little bit too far from the safe zone to start engaging now. They should just get closer and avoid this as much as they can, but they are not doing that. They want to wait for that fight. You have Team 10 there, NVX, Thanos, that's go down. That's gonna be up to his teammates to try and get the revive. Oh, I see the bonus RP outfit. It looks quite good. I hope you've already purchased your outfits. If not, well. Anyway, so let's see what we're going to be expecting there. Thanos being left behind there. We can see Nasser. He is going into that safe zone. The zone is pressuring all the teams to make it the safest place they can be. Team 10 there, Arrow spotting Team 4, and we have NVX being knocked there. Of course, it's going to be taken back slowly. Nasser does get the edge there right in front of Goblin. On the left side here, there is a team, but unfortunately for them, the zone is giving them the pressure, and they will not be able to engage. Nasser playing it safe. Goblin trying to go in for that push. The S12K nades from Nasser. Down because of that damage from that grenade. Now Nasser, he has to be very much alert. There is a player Bane there. He will be spotted. That spray has to be perfect. Nasser, we can see a part of his body. No, he should have been able to get some damage there, man. No way, man. He should have been able to do something there. But let's see what Nasser is going to be up to. Nades there towards the players from Arrow. A nade there on Nasser does get the damage on him. We have Arrow being spotted there by Nasser. He knows they are there. He just doesn't have enough utilities to take on this fight. He doesn't have enough grenades, enough mollies to get them happening on Arrow's team. But of course, he will be taking his time Seeing that we have Bane there, the zone is giving the pressure. NASA trying to get this elimination. Arrow as well trying to get this elimination, but the zone is closing in, and it's gonna be Bane being spotted in the water. Arrow spotting NASA as well. They need to get into the water. They need to start moving. NASA is already in there. The zone is closing in. What kind of zone is this? I think the person that is gonna be surviving this thing right now is NASA. He is basically in the safest place. Now, how are we gonna decide the winner? Okay, if it comes to a zone battle, it's going to be NASA who will be going back to lobby fast together with the team that is from team 10. That's gonna be Bane, seeing that they're solos and the other team is basically a squad. But what is this type of zone? How does a zone end in the middle of water? How is that possible? How is that possible? Where is the prize pool? What is the prize pool? There is no prize pool, Habibi. This is just regular scrims for players to train. If you win, you're just highlighted as a winner, and that's it. Okay. Okay. So now this game is gonna be up to they should just tell each other stories, you know. NASA and Arrow's team, they're telling stories, catching up on who's who. But at the end of the day, may the best player win. Cristiano, like just for fun? No. These are actual screens. Like, people are playing quite aggressive and practicing as well. They are not for fun. If you want to play for fun, you can play for fun. But Pubg Mobile Africa has also community matches that happen every Saturday and Sunday. Same time as these ones. They happen at 9 p.m. East Africa time, 8 p.m. Central Africa time, and then 7 p.m. West Africa time. For those ones, you get to go home with the 10 mythic fragments if you win a match. So, yeah, that's the difference. But yeah, let's see how this game is going to end. I think it's quite clear. It's going to be the Arrows. I think NASA and what was the other name? NASA and who? Bane should just go into the blue zone and let the game end, you know. But the zone is closing in, so here's where we'll find out who the winner is. The person who's going to be at the center, though, listen. If NASA is going to be at the middle of everyone and Bane and they're the ones at the middle, they're not the ones catching the zone fast. No, it's going to be a zone battle. It's going to be Arrow going fast there. Ganza does go down. Push does go down as well. No way. Our full team lost to the solos? No. No, guys. No, guys. No way, man. But anyway, GG's to NVX Nasser, NVX Thanos, NVX Obito, and NVX Soulman for that chicken dinner. What's surprising, even the second solo, who was Bane, also comes in second place, and the team that is a full team, that is Ganza, Luna, Knight, and Push Arrow, they all go into third place. Nah, that's haram, guys. Anyway, that was a good play coming from them, and of course, big up to all the teams that have played so far. Well played. Going on, like there is 7 eliminations, is MVP Revenge, and best companion for excuse is NVX Thanos. Well, I believe that is it for game number 1. We'll be taking a very short break, and I'll be seeing you guys in game number 2. BRB. And we are back. We're here, second game of the night. We just finished the first game that is on. We're looking at the flight, but they're coming from the western all the way to the southeastern side. We have teams they're landing along the Povka. We can see a team they're landing close, but it seems like they don't want to be a part of the Povka anymore. Pochinki, as usual, quite crowded there. We have at least three teams actually. Team 3, Team 8, and Team 10 landing together in Pochinki. And of course, it is something we are going to be very interested to see how it goes. I seen that game one, we had a zone ending right in the middle of the ocean. And what surprised us even more is that a solo was able to give us that chicken dinner. Seems like the team that was running away from Lipovka decided to go to Lipovka, and they have been eliminated while they made their way there. Anyway, if you're watching the live, welcome to the live stream. These are the PUBG Mobile Africa Elite Scrims. They happen every Wednesday and Friday from 9 p.m. East Africa time, 8 p.m. Central Africa time, and 7 p.m. West Africa time. So if you want to be a part of these scrims, all you have to do is join the PUBG Mobile Africa Discord server. If you're not a part of it yet, the link is right in the description for this live stream. Just check on the description box, you'll see the link there. Tap on it and it will redirect you to PUBG Mobile Africa Discord server, where you can get to be updated on the results that are updated every night after the games end. You will be updated when the registration opens and when it closes. If your registration is correct, all that happens in the server. But if you are not ready to, try and become an esports player, sharpen your skills, become a better player, you can as well try and play the custom matches every Saturday and Sunday, same time as the scrims, but these ones are a little bit more fun. You just have fun, and all you need is a chicken dinner, and you go home with your 10 mythic fragments. So make sure to join the Pubg All Africa Discord server to stay updated on every single tournament that happens. Also, if you haven't liked the live stream, please go ahead and hit that like button, share the live stream link, and subscribe to the Pubg Mobile Africa. Sorry about that, YouTube channel. Seems like there we have been unspotted and is down. That means team 8 there will be waiting for an opportunity to have anything happening for PN. That is Mafioso, if I'm not wrong. Yes, it is. And the teammate Bonnie, they're trying to go in for that push on team 3. 76 is up on his knees. Their end is retreating, and they do not want to take on this fight for now. Urek, he can hear the push happening. DBS in his hand. He's waiting patiently. I think he's confident with that there. And nade does go in. That's going to knock on their teammate. The damage there from Bonnie. But that DBS from Urek will be taking him down on his knees. Trying to heal up there is Urek. But remember, Mafioso was close as well. Okay, it seems like I've attached the cable wrongly. I think now we're good to go. Seems like we have now Bonnie and Mafioso. Mafioso trying to get the revive. Urek, they're trying to get closer. He knows the revive is happening. He's trying to create some fear there, with the DBS, and nade does connect. Oh, another knock there from Urek. He takes him. Oh, damn. He takes him back to lobby immediately. I mean, the team here from Team 3 is giving Team 8 quite a hard time. 2 of their players have been eliminated, and now it's going to be up to Shadow and the teammate, that is Coolio. But as you can see, they're a little bit distracted there. Team 10 is closing in on them. Their Bane is waiting for that opportunity. We have Rocket as well joining Bane. But Coolio decides he will not be exposing himself. And as they do that, we can see the players from Team 10 giving Urek and his team a hard time there. 2 of their teammates have been knocked. Coolio spotting Bane. Rocket immediately goes back into the tunnel. He knows if I expose myself, it's going to be it there. Coolio trying to get the fast confirmed. Rocket waiting for that opportunity to get that knock on him as well. I mean, now Team 3, I don't know about Team 3 though. Team 3 has been quite good, I'm not gonna lie. They have been dominating, they have been doing their thing here and there, so it's a good thing. Also, before I forget, if you are playing in the community matches, please remember that rewards are sent within 30 days and not the day you win. 30 days from the day you win is when you should be receiving your rewards. Just keep that in mind. But let's continue the elite scrims there. We have Rocket being knocked by Coolio, and he's taken back to lobby as well. Shadow seems to have been revived, and Bane is just waiting on his knees there. He cannot be, sorry, not even Shadow. Bane is still on his knees waiting, and Coolio and his teammates are going to be retreating from that fight and getting closer to team players. They can hear someone. They know there are people closer, just that they do not want to expose themselves to any players, a third party in them as they try to do their thing. You can see what's happening in Pochinki. Team 3 getting knocked over and over, but somehow they're still surviving. Now Coolio, he will be here in the steps there. Someone is closer to him. They're from Team 10, boosting up his HP so that he can be ready for that fight to take on the Team 10 squad there. It's gonna be Accident and his teammate. But now you can see Coolio is quite patient. He knows there's someone there. He has the DBS and M4 at hand. He will be getting closer. He knows someone is there. Throws that smoke again for some confusion. But is it going to be enough though? We have Coolio there throwing as well his similar smoke. They're both trying to distract each other. Beautiful pre-fires, the M4. Coolio trying to go in for that push again. He wants to get closer. We can see 2 teams getting closer there. Soul being knocked as he tries to close in on Pochinki. And immediately the teammates there from Team 8 join Coolio. And they want to ensure that this fight ends as fast as they can before they do anything. And that's going to be up to Accident to do something. Coolios does dominate again. And that jump shot to the DBS is beautiful. He will be taking that team back. So it'll be Team 10 being eliminated. Zone closing in. Pochinki being a hot zone right now. We have more teams joining the party. Looking at Team 4 there, NVX winners game 1. They want to be a part of this fight as well. I mean, the action is getting good, and I'm here for all of it because these are the PUBG Mobile Africa Elite Scrims. You have been seeing what has been happening around the tournaments. The African teams are finally dominating, and I believe these Scrims will be giving people a chance to become even better along the way. So as you're playing this, make sure you use it to the level best. Make sure you use it as much as you can to be as good as you can be. A grenade there from 76. Coolio goes outside. He is quite lucky. That grenade might just be a Kobe on him, but then he misses that, and he'll be lucky to survive a little bit longer. Going in for that push. Someone there tries to get the pre-fires. The DBS is trying to get closer. It goes in, and you can see the damage there from Urek. I mean, the DBS Lord strikes again, and that's going to be Urek taking on the PN Coolio, another DBS Lord from PN team. I mean, okay, if you do not know how to use a DBS like me, advice, use it. You'll get better along the way. I promise you, it gets better by the minute. But as of now, we have teams now making their way into that safe zone. You have a team though that is a car. That's gonna be Team 19. They are playing it very well. They have been holding the edges of the zone here. We have also the Arrows are playing it safe as well. They do not want to expose themselves to any fight. Minzo, a player that has been very good from the first game. They are dominating the S12K. We'll be keeping an eye on Minzo to see if he's going to be giving us something similar of that to that sort in this game. We have NVX also playing it quite good. They are a little bit safe there. They do not want to take on any fights unnecessarily, so that's a good plus on them. Team 17 as well, the Ways Expressways making their way into that safe zone. You have PSTs are still in Pochinki, haven't made their rotation yet, but they should probably look into that rotation as soon as possible. Looking at a team that is Team 15, where we have Ganja, Sniper Gang, and Psychedelic. They were also trying to get a chicken dinner there in Rondo, but unfortunately the zone was just not their friend. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case, since that they're also making a very late rotation in this game. So I hope, really hope, that they are not going to be losing to this zone again. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say? It will be very much unfortunate if they lose a fight to the zone all over again. But anyway, if you're here in the live stream, have you liked the live? Have you shared the live stream link? Have you subscribed to PUBG Mobile Africa YouTube channel? I hope you have done that, because it's going to be very unfortunate if you do not support the channel. But you can see their Arrow seems to have lost one of their teammates. Not a good look. And sorry about that, had to hydrate. But looking at Team 16 there, they can see a hovercraft going towards them. That is a Team 12 there. I mean, people are playing it quite good. They're trying to use everything they can to make it to the zone, but then he leaves the hovercraft and he'll be waiting on that chance to engage in a fight there. Does destroy the vehicle, using it as cover. Good play there. But honestly, it's never as easy as it seems. Now you have been exposed there, you are open, and the Arrow teammates could do anything. They could rotate, get you from the back, and that could be it for your team. So I hope they have that in mind, that anyone can rotate, and it could be a very risky play here coming from them. We have the TE, that is Tala Esports there. We have Solo, unfortunately was not contested, and Abu Fire with the sprays. He's getting some damage on Team 12. I told you they're open, they're exposed there. They're going to be casualties to a lot of third-party sprays here and there. We can see a knock from the Arrows team. You see what I'm saying? Everyone right now is trying as much as possible to get as many eliminations as they can. Look at Team 12. They're losing numbers. One person remains standing. I don't know about him, but here where he is right now, it's going to be a very risky place. His teammate has already made that rotation. He's going away. He doesn't want to be a part of that middle in the middle fight. A lot of crossfires everywhere, and it's going to be advantageous to him, you know. Wagwan Migwi, how you doing? Anyway, guys, welcome to the live. I hope you're enjoying the Pubg Mobile Africa Elite Scrims. I mean, the teams here are talented, and the zone is about to close in, going into that fourth phase of the zone. Team 12 losing the player again. It's going to be one man standing now. It's going to be up to him to play it a little bit safe. The iOS encountering Team 7, the MVPs and the iOS players there. They will be encountering each other as well. As they make that rotation, they will be forced to get closer to Team MVP. I hope they use this to their advantage. The MVPs have the high ground. For iOS, they do not have the high ground. They have to go a little bit open to make their way into the zone, but it seems like the MVPs do not want any part of that. Unfortunately, that would have been an easy chicken dinner. I'm not gonna lie, that would have been a good one. But you know what, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Their arrows getting closer. They want to take on Team 19. You can see a Team 19 player, that is Car Region. He's alone here. His teammates are on the other side of the map. They're also playing it a little bit the long game right now. They're just watching the fight by the hills. They're waiting on Team 16. That is a push arrow and the team with the arrows to make a mistake. And then maybe they will be able to get something happening here. We have the MVP's Goblin making his way into that safe zone. Erangel is usually this type of gameplay. I am very sure everyone right now is avoiding each other. They're playing a lot of Mickey Mouse games, but as soon as the zone becomes smaller, as soon as we go into that fourth phase, fifth phase, now that is where it's going to be very painful. That is where people are going to be exposed to a lot of fight. And I mean, people are going to be either open field or that one compound where everyone wants to be in. They'll try to remove the team that is there. So that last zone, it might just seem like it's calm, but it's that calm before the chaos, before the storm. That is exactly what is brewing right now. Look at iOS. They're making their way into that safe zone. MVPs, they are also in the open ground right now. They know NVs are in that compound. They might just be forced to remove them there where they are. We have Team 19, that is Cranny 001. They're watching there. They know that the arrows are right in front of them. You can see a team, they're coming from the side, and that's going to be our Ganja. It seems like someone went in for that push. Thala Esports have decided to go in where we have Arrow already. They have lost a couple of numbers. They have gone open to try and loot up the place. They did not know Arrow was there, and we can see fights along the map there. That means that Team 12 is actually engaging as well. I have seen his number on the kill feed. It means he was able to get a knock and probably a thirst, but there's a team there trying to close in on him. So he has to be very careful about that. That is Team 21. Right where he is there, goes outside, uses the S12K. He will be going in for that push. He wants to eliminate Team 21, trying to get the P-Fire, switches to the M4, and he gets it. What? The double barrel? Come on, Icon. Bro, you guys are doing a lot of haram movements. But there we have Team 4. They're going for that push. MVP Revenge with the damage. And they'll be taking Thanos down there. He knows Goblin is down. He was trying to go in for that push. But you can see for the teammate, that is NVX Obito. He's not that close. That means MVPs will be getting that revive. For Thanos, on the other hand, the revive will not be happening easily. And it's going to be GG's for him, seeing that he's already exposed there and easily thirsted by MVP Revenge. A nade coming from Obito. Almost connecting. The nade was beautiful, but the nade did not work for Obito there. We have Revenge there making his rotations. Obito spotting him, misses all the shots, and now Revenge goes in for that push. S12K on Obito's hand, tries to get a shot, but the DBS from Revenge does connect beautifully, and will be taking him back to lobby. Now the iOS players watching this fight, they have had the shots. They know there's someone there. They know there's a fight that just happened right in front of them. And it's going to be a beautiful thing to witness if they're able to take this fight easily. Now, Team 19, they have that advantage. No one is on their back apart from Team 22 player. That is going to be SS8KM. Come on. He's passing just in the middle of everyone with a horse, and no one is spotting this guy. What? This is interesting. I'm not gonna lie there, but it seems like Romeo there has been able to get a knock, and we have the host here getting closer to them. Romeo being aware of this location, they do get some damage on Team 22 player. It is looking good for them there. I'm not gonna lie, they have been able to get some damage on him, but he'll be making that rotation with that horse. I think he should change his name to the Rough Rider. There's no way he's going around there. No one is getting any knocks on this guy. He's not stopping there. He's still going. So I think that is a good thing. All right, so we have the players there from Car being knocked. The zone is taking them down, and Team 19 will be eliminated just like that. Now, Team 6, they have Team 7 right there where they are. I mean, looking at the MVPs, they're getting closer to them. You have SSK still standing. Seems like the MVP are taking more fights where they are. Actually, we're a little bit late. Seems like that fight is officially done, and it's going to be up to the MVPs to enjoy those eliminations as they make their way into that safe zone. Now, we have just 9 teams remaining. We are in that 5th phase of the zone where the zone is quite damaging, and everywhere you land right now might just be having a team holding it down. Team 21 where they are, it is no longer in the safe zone. Team 11 as well, IOS as well, Team 19, all these teams are not in that safe zone. MVPs meeting the arrows, they are down. Leaving just one player, that is Push Arrow, getting closer. He's a little bit late with that reflex. He does go out the vehicle, and MVP immediately destroys that vehicle, taking that elimination with him. And as they finish that, the IOS are right in front of them. MVP coming in from the back. They know there's someone here. Revenge is still on that streak. 5 eliminations to that name, looking to make it 6. He is quite low. He goes in for that spray, and you have Revenge getting 6 eliminations as well. He's getting those eliminations, farming everywhere, and it's looking good for his team. 6 eliminations to his name. That is a very good thing. How can you register your name? Beautiful. Your team. Beautiful question. The answer is, I'm gonna tell you after this fight. No way, Reaper. No way. What is that, Reaper? Now we have just 1 player remaining from the Thala Esports team, that is Bufar. And of course, he will be looking to go into that safe zone. With the zone is finally closing in, it is going to be forcing him to go where all the other teams are right now. The rotations is going to be a little bit hard, seeing that most of the teams have already secured amazing locations in the zone, and they are not looking to let it go. Bufar quite lucky that no one has chosen that compound. How is that possible? He's safe for now, but the zone has decided to move. You can see what's happening. All the teams finally encountering each other. The PSTs played it safe, finished the fights in Pachinki, and after they finished those fights, they decided not to engage in any more fights. Now, Team 9 being spotted, damage on their side. Urek going in for that push. He's quite confident, though he has to be careful. The players are quite close. That is Team 7, and they are also engaging in that fight. Nades connecting from Vitamin C. The Team 9 that is there is also getting a lot of pressure. Crossfires all the sides, but we can see Vitamin C going in for that push. Jane being the last person standing, they go down as well. They finish that fight. Team 7 closing as well. Nades being cooked. They're not connecting yet, but then 4M Goblin and his teammates from Team 7, MVPs are there. Clips trying to get closer. Vitamin C is down, and of course Goblin, knowing that Knock has connected, he will be looking to cook up a grenade. It might just be a Kobe, and PST Urek has to be careful. That grenade might just be their downfall. 76 watching the fight from afar. Beautiful cover from him. He does get the damage, but the players do not go down. They have the cover from every single side. Immediately Revenge, he does get a knock as well. It's gonna be up to Urek. They're getting Revenge down. Clips go joining the party, and just like that team has been eliminated. Quite distracted, but a beautiful play coming from Team 3. Now 2 teams remaining, 5 players standing. That's going to be Team 6, the IOS and the MVPs. As the MVPs get that revive, we can see IOS Pato trying to get closer. He wants to be a part of all this fight. He wants to enjoy the juice, and the only way he can enjoy is by joining them in that safe zone. The damage from the blue zone quite high. Goblin getting closer. They might be able to spot Pato. He's on his knees, and now it's going to be up to Romeo to save his team. One man can actually change a team's history. if you play it well, then it's gonna be an easy way for you to get an easy chicken dinner for your team. The MVPs there with the rotations. I don't think they want to push alone, but then you can see they're gobbling, getting closer. And that is K connects on Romeo's head, and he'll be going back to lobby to chill with his teammates as they prepare for game 3. Well, that is it for Team MVP. Beautiful chicken dinner, and not just a chicken dinner, 20 eliminations to their name. Coming in second, we have the IS with 4 eliminations. Third, the PSTs. They have 10 eliminations. Fourth, we have SAST with 4. 5, we have MDR with 2. Sixth, we have Thala Sports 3. 7, we have Car 0. 8, we have Arrows 3. 9, we have SSK 0. 10, we have R3. 11, NVX 5. 12, we have VR with 2. 13, we have Waze 0. 14, we have V7 0. 15, PN 4. 16, NT 0. 17, HG1, and then 18, BM 0. Going a lot for this game with 7 eliminations. We have 4M Goblin, Best Companion 2 Rescues, MVP Clips, and the finisher with the final elimination for M Goblin. Well, that is it for game 2. Well played. Quite a fun game to watch in Erangel. But of course, we have 2 more games to go. But before we do that, we'll be taking a quick break. Of course, if you want to be a part of these Scrims, please make sure you join Pubg Mobile Africa Discord server through the description on this live stream. You will see a link. Tap on that link and it will redirect you where you can register and be a part of the Scrims. But for now, let's take a quick break and we'll be right back. And we are back. It is the third game. Excuse me. We have been here from game one in Erangel, where we had a very interesting chicken dinner, people swimming in the middle of an ocean. Then it came into the second game that was in Erangel, and we had another even more interesting chicken dinner. And I can see Revenge there in the comment section saying easy. So I guess it's easy for you, Revenge, but let's see. It was very intense. The last fight there, the MVPs, I mean, it was looking quite tight there. iOS were coming in quite good for that push. They were a little bit delayed in that push, and they missed that chance for that chicken dinner. But let's see what's in store for us for game 3 here in Miramar. We are expecting a lot of action. We know how Miramar starts off. It starts off a little bit slow, where teams are either... Actually, Miramar starts two different ways. It can start a little bit fast, where teams decide, okay, we want to land here and we want to engage in fights immediately. And then there could be some teams that decide to go all the way to places like ruins and then come in a little bit later for that fight. So, of course, I'm going to be waiting to see if that's going to be the case or not when it comes to this third game of the night. And we have some fights already brewing. Where is that fight brewing? Let's go all the way to El Azhar, because this is where we can see the teams have landed. Already a fight is there. The MVPs are taking on a fight, and we have Team 8 losing numbers. Revenge said it's easy. So let's see if that's going to be the case now. They have P and Bernie trying to go in for that push on their teammate Clips. He knows he's there. He knows he's quite close. He just doesn't know how to go in for that push without losing more numbers of his team. Revenge are getting closer. One grenade in his hand there. Might just be a Kobe. If it is cooked to perfection, but he changes his mind on that grenade and probably will be going in for that push to get a little bit closer and try and have something happening. The team 8 players trying to go in again with the P-fires. Revenge thinking it through. Am I gonna create these people? Am I gonna maybe go for that push? But he's thinking it through, trying to play it a little bit slow there. We have one teammate being thirsted from team 8, and immediately Revenge there does get closer. He wants to go in for that push, and of course the damage on Bone is good. He goes down there and Clips blow, and it is going to be up to the last two teammates from Team 8 to try and do something. I mean, Team 7 was there. They tried to get that knock a little bit open, but it seems like Mafioso and his teammate did not want to get closer without thinking it through. Now, Team 7, that is Clips. They are not sure whether they want to really cross, as in that's it. They will be a little bit exposed there. We have Team 10, third party in the fight as well. So basically 3 teams are landed in El Azhar, and we can see Team 8 has already lost 2 players. Team 7 has lost 1 player, that is a Potion, and for Team 10 they are a full... Oh, they've also lost 1 man. I think they're going to be going a little bit closer. They're going to be able to get more eliminations if they would like to. More fights brewing around the map. I told you Miramar is quite funny. Imagine if the zone ends by the water in Puerto Paraiso. Imagine if that's the case, or even in Patona. It's going to be very painful, you know. Surviving that is not going to be an easy one. But let's see where we have Team 14. They seem to be losing numbers. P and Coolio there has been knocked. Of course, the player that is from Team 10 will be confirming that elimination. But for Team 13 here, they want to take on Team 14, that is HG, Kwan, and a Kill Shot, who are quite close there. So let's see what we're going to be expecting. It's going to be an easy one. Boyka is there just by the roof of the building. They are thinking it through. HG Kwan playing it safe. They are numbered. They do not have enough utilities because at his HP, he doesn't even have the meds to heal up. They're trying to go in for that push and kill shot. They know he's there. Beautiful cover from his teammate, and one of the teammates goes down from Team 7. A beautiful distraction, and also the player from Team 13 does get distracted again, and we have them being quite low. We can see that it's going for that push. A player is down, and it's going to be up to Boyka now. Imagine knowing that they will be eliminating that team. Well played from HG. That is a beautiful strategy. A little bit of distraction, and that team is easily eliminated. No, that was good. Now, push team, they are taking on Tala Esports. You have Reaper. He's already down on his knees, and his teammates there, Soul, are trying to get closer. They need to get a revive on this player. We have someone on the bicycle move here. Looking quite happy with that rotation of the bicycle. A player goes down there from Arrow. That is Night Arrow. Someone sporting a Bufar. That is going to be Lacey. Oh, damn. I've been calling him Lucy. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. My friend Ganza goes down as well. And now it's going to be up to Push and Lacey to survive this and maybe get that revive on either Arrow or finish team 11. But as you can see, Push is trying to get closer. That esports player Soul is closing in as well. Push Arrow is trying to get the revive. Tala esports player Bufa is there. And we know it's going to be a very interesting turn of events here for them. One small mistake. I mean, look at Push Arrow right now. He's getting damaged. They're getting spotted. And Team 11, they moved away from this fight. I mean, Soul has every single chance of stopping that revive. But he cannot do that because he needs to revive. No! Oh, Soul almost got knocked as well. Can I join it from India? Oh, Habibi. Bye. No. Bye. You have to be from Africa. Are you from Africa but you live in India? If that is the case, you can play. But there we have the Push Arrow. Of course, he's going to get going for that push. Look at that Bufa is still low. Soul there being damaged. Does get good damage and push there, but unfortunately, Night Arrow coming from this side. But you can see how this place is quite slippery. Soul does get another knock. Another knock again. Oh, Soul is feeling confident with that knock. Beautifully played. Thala Esports, they are surviving and they're doing good. And it's going to be up to Soul right now to heal up and maybe try and get that revive on his knocked teammates carry. But he cannot pass those knocks because now Lacey is getting closer and he might be able to get something there. Look at Soul's spray. He's getting a lot of damage and Lacey is going to be waiting on Lacey to expose himself again. Maybe try to get that knock and he'll be wiping Arrow's team all clean. And Nate, they're being cooked. If he does it well, it might just be a Kobe on Lacey. If he does it well, it might just be a Kobe on Lacey. No, it's not, but Lacey is going in for that revive. Soul has delayed that, and Lacey will be getting Night Arrow up there, meaning they will be good in numbers, which will be a very tough battle again for Soul, seeing that the numbers on Lacey and Night, that is from Arrow, will be going a little bit higher now. Soul, he needs to get closer. Lacey has to be careful. Soul has proven to be quite confident. He's closing on there on Lacey, trying to go in for that push. It might just be a good one at the UMP. He does get good free fires. Oh, wow. They were two and they got him good. And now they're going to be taking his first aid kit to heal up and maybe move. And Push Arrow will be revived as well. The zone is about to close in. We will be going into that third phase of the zone. Of course, we're expecting something to happen. The more the zone closes in, the more the teams are exposed to fights. All these teams are very good teams. We have to start with that. They're quite confident. They understand how they're taking the fights. I've not seen any team being shy of any fights, any engagements. Most of the teams are actually comfortable with that push. We can see Arrow there being knocked by the zone. Of course, it is damaging. We are going into the third phase of the zone. This is Miramar. It is going to be a very, very big and stubborn map to rotate. But luckily for them, the zone is not going to be in the water in Puerto Paraiso. So they'll be surviving that very unusual zone rotations in today's games. So they're quite lucky with that. We have Team 6, that is IS Pato. He's holding it down here. He's not exposing himself to any fights. It is a good look for him, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know about iOS team. That one, they have been very impressive so far, I'm not gonna lie. They have been very much impressive, and I like that about them. We have NVX, that is a B2, Solman, Thanos, and NASA. They are there as well. So let's see what to expect as we wait on the fights to happen. Again, guys, make sure you have liked the live. If you haven't liked the live, it will take you only a second to engage. Just like it and move on and continue watching the game. There we have seen still they're taking on a fight. I have seen one of the teammates, that is Urek, is down, and they're surrounded. We have at least 3 teams here. Team 14 is there as well. 76 goes down, and team 12 will be closing on them. Their vitamin C has to work on his feet. We have Alberto. What? Is this Alberto? Okay, Alberto. He's trying to get some cover on his teammate, but as he does that, we have team 14 there supporting him. They've tried to get some damage on him. Does go in that vehicle, and he wants to get closer to his teammate. He has to be careful though. That push is quite straight. What is Alberto doing right now? What is he thinking? The vehicle there has been damaged. I don't know. What is happening, Alberto? Guys, let's invest in good earphones, eh? Let's be good with the earphones, all right? But so far, we have Team 12. They are getting closer there to Team 3. We have Vex Hollow getting closer. Beautiful damage from Urek. He might just be able to get that knock. The Assault Kato is quite lethal. If he's not careful, one shot there from Hollow will be taking him down. So let's see if that's going to be the case there or not. But then Team 12 players closing him on as well. They want to get closer. And Urek hugging that wall is taken back to lobby to continue hugging the wall as he waits for the next game there. But it was a well-played move here from Team 12. Finally, they have been on the aggressive side now, getting a knock on Team 14. It's going to be one man standing, and that's going to be Killshot, who will be forced to do something about this fight. Otherwise, it is not looking good for him at all, seeing that already his teammate there has been knocked, and it's going to be up to him here to get either the revive or a clutch on Team 12. Now we can see Icy getting closer. I believe this is the fragger we were talking about from their team. He is quite aggressive. He knows what he's doing. A grenade is getting cooked up on Killshot's side, but Killshot changes his location right on time. Now it's just gonna be a matter of pushing there. He has to be careful. Killshot turns immediately. Beautiful reflex, and he'll be taking him back to lobby. Teammates there trying to get some cover. Flame closing in a nade. Been cooked up there. Might just be a Kobe. And we have HG team being eliminated. Killshot was quite low there, so it is expected for that grenade to work, even though it was not where he was exactly. Sorry about that. Had to hit some hydration here and there. But then we have a team that is IS, I believe. I've seen them on that kill feed. They are taking on a fight. Let's see what they're up to. They have a team right next to them that is NVX, winners of game 1. And of course, Thanos, being the only person standing, will be forced to live up to the team's name. A grenade in his hand there on Minzo's side. It doesn't really connect though, but that grenade was almost beautiful. He has Minzo going in for that push again. Thanos cooking up a second nade. He wants to get something happening on Minzo. The nade doesn't go in. Pato is low. But of course, the cover there from Juliet will be taking Thanos. Oh, shoot. It's coming back, don't worry. Forgive my capture card. Give me a second, let me change it. Okay, I believe you're good now. All good. Sorry about that again, guys. I apologize for that fight you missed, but I can promise you it was beautiful. It just that happens my capture card is, I think, giving up on me, and all companies making capture cards should really do something about it, because they're very, very stubborn. But anyway, it's fine. So now we have the game switching. We have team 9, that is MDR Jean. They are trying to make their way into that safe zone. The zone is closing in, of course. Being in that safe zone will be the best thing for them. We have the arrows as well. 7 teams remaining. That's a little bit too little. And we are just starting. I mean, I feel like the game just started a few minutes ago. And we are almost done. Because how is it that 7 teams are remaining? We might just be having 6 teams now. I've seen that MDR Jean is going where we have the iOS team. Minzo and his teammates, he does a drive-by, and of course he sees the vehicle, crashes on that vehicle. Unfortunately now, my friend, he will be forced to take on that fight whether he likes it or not. Now it's gonna be up to Jean to go against them. Juliet and the teammates. Oh no, that grenade is destroying the ground. No way. We have the players, that is Jean, trying to get close. Oh my days, the nades are getting damaged. The last one connects from Minzo, and it will be GG's for him. And now as they finish that fight, we have Clips there getting closer. He knows the fight is there. I might just be using the Helio to my advantage to get something happening on the team that is iOS. I mean, MVP's got that chicken dinner, second game of the night. Might just be looking for the third one or even a fourth one. But we'll be seeing if that's going to be the case or not. But then you have Team 12 there, 21 spotted. We have Justice spotted. Beautiful sprays here. Does get the damage. Beautiful sprays. No way, no way. Justice is low. You need to finish that. And he does get that knock. Beautiful stuff. But as he finishes on that arrow, third part in the fight there, Lacey getting good damage on Team 12 player Hollow. But it's not going to be possible for him to get that knock yet. Now he's going to be making his rotation into that safe zone. I mean, wow. I love how people are not shying away from fights, and now it's just gonna be something brewing. MVP and iOS, second time in a row. Revenge said it was easy. Estofken is on there, pre-fires, but this time round he will be going down on his knees. The revenge has been made, and it's going to be Revenge going back to lobby, and iOS looking for that chicken dinner that they missed last time. Now Clips, they are getting closer. Estofken is on as well. Just had to get the pre-fires. Remember, Minzo is good at the Estofk. Clips are going immediately in that building. And he's trying to locate Minzo. He wants to stop him before the revive. Minzo focusing on the wrong thing, trying to get the revive on Pato. The pre-fires will get the damage on him. He is quite low, but then again he tries to go in for that push as well. DBS at hand, but Clip says no. You will be going back to lobby because now that revenge is sweet, and you took my teammate back to lobby, so why not join them there as well? It's a beautiful play there coming from him. I mean, lovely scenes. Lovely scenes there. Now we have 5 teams remaining, and it's going to be even more hectic. Remember, this is a scrim, and everyone wants that chicken dinner. Everything they do right now is centered on that chicken dinner. From the rotations to the buildings they're holding, they need that chicken dinner, because in a scrim setting, your eliminations and your placement points count. By the time they release that leaderboard, of course, you need to be the team that is in first place, second place, or the third place. It is where everyone wants to be. It is where all the bragging rights are. And we have Team 12, their third party in that fight from afar. And I mean, Team 12 has changed their play. Game 1, Team 12 was not as aggressive. They were playing it safe. They were avoiding the fight. But now we are coming into the third game of the night, and they're quite aggressive. They want to be part of this fight, and they are not stopping there. So good stuff coming from them. Well played, well deserved. We love to see this. We love to see improvements, and Team 12 has proven to be the most improved team so far. We have a team they're losing to that zone. Team 15, game 1 they lost as well to that zone, so I hope they're not looking to have a streak on the zone. No, it's gonna be a streak on the zone again. Come on, guys, come on. You know the zone is damaging. You know where you're playing. This is Miramar. The zone is gonna be a little bit damaging, but the arrows might be looking to redeem themselves. Game 1 there, they lost the chance of winning a chicken dinner. They got third place in a game that we thought they were the ones who were going to lead because of the numbers. But now we have 4 teams remaining. A zone is closing in. MVP, their Clips being spotted. SAST icon is there. Clips again being spotted. Nice praise from Icon. It doesn't really connect though. They have to be focusing on that zone. Team 12 player does go down, and we'll be going to see how that is happening, because now it is not a good look. They have been eliminated. Hey, Arrow, come on. Arrow is looking for that chicken dinner. 3 teams remaining. MVP is solo. We have a team 21. They are a trio, and team 16 a trio as well. Oh, this is not looking good for some teams, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll have to see. It is what it is. Their chicken dinner is inevitable if you make the right calls. We have team 21, Icon and his teammates playing it a little bit safe there. We have MVP Clips making his rotation into that safe zone. So let's see what we're expecting, honestly. It's going to be a good one if everything goes well. It's not an easy thing. I know, seeing that being a solo, chicken dinner is not as easy as it sounds, because there's a lot to do here. 2 teams I need to go against, 2 trios that I need to figure out how am I going to survive without exposing my location and surviving through. With the zone closing in now, I think the teams are going to be forced to get closer to each other as well. We have the arrows there waiting patiently. It's not an easy look, of course, seeing that the zone, actually they have the zone. Okay, they're lucky, on that side of the zone. They're doing good. If they go a little bit higher on this ground, they might be able to spot Clips and take him down, but I don't think they want to go a little bit higher, seeing that the zone, they feel like they're going to be exposed. They don't know where everyone else is, so they're avoiding that exposure as much as they can. You have MVP Clips, who is there just waiting. He's a solo, remember, he's a solo. Chicken dinner was there game 2. It is game 3. I don't know if they're going to be getting another chicken dinner. Oh ho ho, someone just spotted Clips. Look at the damage on our brother. Look at that damage. Fire Baby will be spotting him as well. If he continues focusing on that side, he might just be able to spot him, but that is a good spray coming from the arrows. I don't think these guys are going to be engaging until the zone says fight. So also for us, we'll be waiting for them to decide to fight, and we can know who is going to be the chicken dinner bearer over game 3. I've seen that wild arrow. Oh, my days, Arrow, I'm sorry, I'm calling you your name. But then Clips have been spotted. Easy elimination on Lacey. And now Team 12 as well needs, Team 21, sorry, has to make their way into that zone. And it's going to be an easy spray. Looking at Lacey right now and his teammates. They will be watching them. They will be spraying that shack. They're making sure that rotation, my friend, will not happen tonight. And the chicken dinner for game 3 will be ours. So far, Team 21, beautiful sprays there from Knight. I don't think they have a choice now. The zone is theirs. Is for Lacey, Push, and Knight. For them, it's not. Knight Arrow decided to go in for that push. You have Icon there exposing himself. He does get damaged. Knight's getting closer. He wants to throw in that nade, that molly. Something to wipe out the team there. They feel the pressure. The molly is giving them a lot of trouble right now. And Knight Arrow does throw in another molly. Second one cooking. And it's going to be GG's for Team 21. Easy sprays. Easy cooking. He is still holding that shack. Knight Arrow trying to go in for that push. Lacey giving him the cover. He's holding that corner. There's 12K. It does connect, and that's going to be GG's for game 3. Finally, the arrows will be getting that chicken dinner they have been looking for from game 1. GG's on you guys. Coming in second, you have the SAST team. That is 0 eliminations. Third, you have MVPs with 11 eliminations. Wow. Fourth works with 8. 5, we have R with 0. 6, iOS. 7, sorry, we have 7 MDR0. 8, you have NVX1. 9, you have HG7. 10, you have 1. 11, Thala Esports 1. 12, PN2. 13, NT2. 14, V71. And 15, Car 0. Going a lot for this game. We have Lacey Arrow, 7 eliminations. Best companion, 2 rescues, MVP Revenge, and finisher the final elimination, Knight Arrow. Well, that is it for game number 3. We have one more game to go, and we'll be calling it a night. So, of course, not go anywhere. Just make sure you like, share, and sub. BRB.